Uganda 3-1. In the Premier League, Arsenal stay first. They trashed Aston Villa. All the goals came in the second half. 4-1. Fantastic. And Jesus scored his first goal since he came back from injury. So fantastic for him. Chelsea are dropping points. Chelsea. Chelsea, how many times have I called you? Chelsea drop another point at home. This is a back-to-back game. They have dropped points at home, so Maresca is in real pressure, because even though that the people that are chasing them drop points, talking about Manchester United, but let's see what will happen tomorrow when Liverpool plays. Okay, good morning, guys. Welcome to Vote Sports on Vote 104.3 FM. My name is Godwin. Today we'll talk about Afcon again and the Premier League. Good morning, also.
Good morning, Godwin. Interesting night of football all around. Nigerian brothers playing against each other yesterday, talking about the striker for Uganda and our Super Eagles. Played a good game, got a win. The guy I called Little Pedri came up with a performance of a lifetime. But again, good performance all around. Man United decided to disappoint us. You again. Don't be me. Man United to disappoint us again. They know themselves. And again, I told you we will not lose. How far? How far? When I say something, I am a Kweme one.
Oh, God, keep quiet. You flag overdraw. Shameless club like Westham.
Good morning, Joe.
Yes, a good morning to you, God. I can't understand that this is preposterous for you to have a club like a small minuscule club like Westham celebrating a draw against a team that you could have won in the game. This is the type of mentality that keeps you in relegation, man. But then again, what do you expect from a club that's not going anywhere, really? You know, on the night, fantastic result for Arsenal FC. On the night, fantastic result for Arsenal FC. 4-0 win is phenomenal against an opponent that has every axe to grind against them, against an opponent that's already won them this season.
Just 3 weeks ago,
just 3 weeks ago, and for them to win so dominantly, good one for them. You also need to give credit to a couple of other teams that played yesterday, unless like Manchester United that actually had to fight for a draw in that game after all the change, after all the, the morale from the fans. But it is what it is.
Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Vote FM Sports. It was an interesting yesterday game. Football full everywhere, from A to Z, from Afcon to enter the Premier League. So fantastic game of football yesterday. But okay, let's first talk about Afcons before we talk about the Premier League. We'll do that quickly. So we'll open the phone line, because Chelsea fans, I don't say fans might not call me too much today, but even Manchester United fans too, because Manchester United,
they get pride though. Those ones not pride.
But at least 3 points for Wolves, their third point of the season. Maybe 2026 might be good for them.
Maybe give away for them.
Okay, but let's see. But first, let's talk about the Afcon. The Afcon happened yesterday. I'll give you the result. Talk about all the games that happened yesterday. First, Nigeria beat Uganda 3-1. We finished that Group C with 9 points, maximum points. So
as it should be.
So good one for Nigerian Super Eagles. In our group, Tanzania and Tunisia played a 1-1 draw. So Tanzania will now look if they're going to finish in the top best team and in this Afcon. So they have to wait till today and tomorrow. Okay, the other game that happened by 9 p.m. Usual suspect, DR Congo trash Botswana 3-1, and Senegal beat Benin Republic 3-0 for DR Congo for Botswana, same for Senegal 3-0 for against Benin Republic. Okay, let's talk about the Nigerian Super Eagles yesterday. They won that game 3-1. A lot of changes. We were talking about tactics yesterday, but I've noticed about Chile. He has two tactics in a game.
Tactics, yeah.
Either he's playing with the wings, 4-4-2 with the wings, or he's playing a 4-4-2 diamond where there are 4 midfielder attackers in that midfield to crowd that midfield. But he does that, for example, against Tunisia. He started with a 4-4-2 diamond. They introduced the Ejuke and Moses Simon in that game. They went wide. So, but in this game, they started wide with Chukwueze and Moses Simon, with Osimhen and Onuachu that scored the first goal. But fantastic for our coach. We are playing good football and we won this game comfortably.
Yeah, the most important thing is we are playing good football, because every other team builds from there. You talk about the way you start your game. You also talk about the way you marshal your team. You talk about the way the players play as a unit. We have seen the Super Eagles play as a unit. For a very long time, we haven't seen that. We've seen the way he sets up his team and everybody is on the same page, working in the same direction. And for once, making a couple switches in this game didn't lead to drop off in performance. Rather, we saw an accentuation of performance in this game. Everybody they fight Jesse. You get it. Nobody, no guaranteed places. You get so good one for him. Kudos to the team. The selection for the midfield spot on. Moses Simon may not have got on any of the score sheet, but bro, that guy was phenomenal in that game, creating a couple of chances. Same too for Onyedika, burying them up front. And of course, you also have to give some kudos to Osimhen too, because Osimhen created the first one. Onuachu had a difficult time scoring the first one that Osimhen created for him. He shot it point blank at the goalkeeper. I'm still watching that guy with one eye because the guy, that goal said where he scored. If you go back go what I play, he almost miss him. He almost miss him. See goal post for your face. You go put that. Is
almost okay. Also fantastic goal for the Super Eagles.
See, like we said, squad rotation does not score rotation. When I saw Rafael Onyedika play yesterday, I said this was Ndidi I knew when it came to England newly. Ndidi young Ndidi, like he go turn you like Semo, he go turn you like
no fear, no fear confidence.
If you dey come one collect ball, as in what's the color? Resistance, pressure resistance, he get them. Ball control, he get them. Reading the game properly, he get them. Escaping pressure. Oh, I don't know how you want to put it. The guy was up everywhere yesterday. I'm talking about the other guy, Dele Bashiru, is pairing in midfield. Phenomenal player. Fisayo is one of those players. He'd be like, you know, really they do well like that. But when he holds on to the ball, you see, they like him. I think I see him when I play. I see him play similar to Guendouzi. Similar. I'm not saying they are the same kind of player, but they are similar style of play. They turn the ball well. They like to give themselves space. They like to run into those spaces before you get the ball. It's one of those players. Say, if this guy they play for Man City, he could be a world-class player because he finds himself in pocket spaces where you don't expect him to be there. And I think that's one thing that helped the Super Eagles yesterday. Each of those players know where to find themselves.
Those blend in the center.
That middle, they know how to find themselves in pocket spaces that nobody is even expecting them to be there. The defenders did not expect to pick them up in those spaces, and that was how they got the goals. Again, talking about the pass from, I think the assist from him to Onuachu on the first goal.
Yes.
That pass between that run, you go see and say from that run between him and Bruno Yemechi.
Credit to Bruno Yemechi as well. He inverted into that position.
Look at that. You could see that space was empty. Nobody was picking up that space, and he could run into it and get the pass there. It's just one beautiful thing to see. I think for Super Eagles, I just feel like squad rotation go give them competition.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, you get because midfield choke.
Especially when the backup brigade come in and put in such a
this
strong
kind of performance.
If
you want me no create,
everybody go sit up. Yes.
And again, if you're like we did against Tunisia, more bodies in midfield. If you're going to play against a team that knows how to hold on possession, more bodies in midfield. Dispose the midfield from them first.
Yeah, well,
but again, in this one, they know that these people are going to overcrowd the midfield, so they went wide. And going wide still puts that effect on them that okay, see, we can still have credible midfielders in the game. Which
credit also to Osimhen for having that man taken off in the game.
Okay, well, let's say that it was a good game for Nigerians, but the second half came and Rafael Onyedika scored two of those goals in the second half. Fantastic midfielder he is. When I watch him at Club Brugge, you could see that he is a fantastic player. He plays full 90 minutes for
our Nigerian Pedri,
and he plays very well. His box-to-box game is fantastic. He played well with Dele Bashiru in this game, and there was a comfortable win. For our opponent Uganda, we had a Nigerian playing for them. He has a Nigerian father.
It's a Delta State.
Ibazu in that game that played as a striker. But the thing about the Uganda, they had
three goalkeepers. They
play with their three goalkeepers because their first goalkeeper was injured, picked up the knock in the first half. The second one considered handled the ball outside the 18, so he was sent off. So they had to use the third goalkeeper to finish up the game.
That's what happens when you bring out your best goalkeeper from retirement.
So yeah, they brought him back from. So Nigeria for Chile.
You wouldn't blame him. That initial knock was actually in defending the goal, so you wouldn't blame him for that.
If you look at Chile, do you now think that we can now actually say we are favourite because now we only collect 9 points from the group? I think we are doing well, and we have enough squad to actually look at our bench. Some of our bench did not play, even Hakim Somiru and all did not play in this game. But what do you think? I think we are favourite. Let's say favourites, one of the favourites, major favourites to win this tournament.
One of the major favourites, like we have to be in the top 4.
Let's look at it. Egypt did squad rotation. Like that is what you have to talk about now. Egypt made a squad rotation and couldn't win their match. Algeria didn't even attempt them at all. Tunisia, what's the name? Host. They attempt and small. They play draw. The other teams that did not attempt it won their games. So which means if our bench can get this kind of performance. It means if we can make better substitutions in other games against top opponents, what is there to lose? We have everything to win. We have everything in the bag. It's just about the coaches looking at the game and see. I know when we make those substitutions, because against Tunisia, it kind of hurt us. But I feel like, thank God for the substitution, they try defense more. So in other games, if you play against an Egyptian side, you know, say they are bench not really there. I will talk and say, Egypt not really get bench like that. Algeria no get bench. That's why all the matches they don't play, they're starting 11 and they're starting 11. They know you rotate. If you can go against these teams and know when to make the right substitutions, you have everything in the back.
We have what we need.
That's the most important thing. That's the thing. I think Chile have done a fantastic job with the Super Eagles since he took over. You could see progress, and in this Afcon we have played one of the best footballs since he took over, and we are improving game by game. You could see that we are improving. Everybody is fighting for this share. As I said before, we are even yesterday at the beginning of the show, we know qualify for the World Cup, but we need to win this one, make use and see front for 2026. It's possible, because I can remember if they're not qualifying for the World Cup, they won the Euros and they didn't even qualify for the next edition.
How can you have two African best and not win Afcon?
We have one of the last two African best players that play now, Nottingham and Osimhen played. I think he wanted to score more goals in Afcon, but he didn't get his chances to score goals. So he was substituted around 85 minutes in that game. Fantastic for the Super Eagles. But let's see who we are going to face in the next round. Let's see who we are going to meet in the next round. When they finish, then we will know. Nigeria is yet to find out who they are going to play.
One of the third best
in this one that we're going to play today. Okay, let's see what happens today. In other group yesterday, Tunisia and Tanzania played a 1-1 draw. So let's see. Tunisia has qualified. Nigeria finished with 9 points. Tunisia finished with 4. So let's see if Tanzania that finished third, they are going to finish with has the third best teams. But let's see, after today's game, we'll find out who will qualify. But some of the teams have qualified. For example, Tanzania made it. Tanzania made it. Yes, they made it third best group. They are going to play Morocco on Sunday.
Less goals.
Yes, they are going to play Morocco. Tunisia made it. Tanzania made it as third best team. Even Benin Republic too made it as the third best team too. So, but Nigeria is yet to find their opponent. But I'll talk about that later. Yesterday's game, Tanzania and Tunisia played a 1-1 draw. Also, Tanzania had made it to the best third team to qualify from the Afcons. Botswana lost 3-0 to DR Congo. It was a fantastic game. Botswana, DR Congo, they play football.
No, you just have to give it to them.
They will go World Cup.
They supposed to go World Cup. They supposed to go World Cup, yes.
They will go.
All
on an appeal down the drain. Congo is there.
Don't worry.
No, but again, come on, look at the game. Good performance. I think there was a penalty incident in that game, and know when we talk about it, is it supposed to be a penalty or not?
Yeah,
bro, you're sliding. Why you carry hand up now?
Truthfully, I think that is a natural hand.
No,
it's a natural.
It's not natural.
No, the one on the floor is natural. The one up, it's too stretched.
Think about it.
Are you jumping? Are you sliding?
He's raising his hand up like he wants to ask teacher a question for class.
Look at the ball. We all play football. If you are sliding, most times one of your hand is up. You don't put one of your hand twice down and be sliding. Think about it.
It did level now.
His hand is just a little bit.
No, it is an up. It was very.
Everybody watched the game.
Yeah, his hand was. I saw the hand up.
Do you know that?
You know that. I am sure.
He's reacting out of experience.
I am sure.
Wait.
I am sure that I know the answer.
If it's in England, I don't think that they're going to give that penalty because your
Spain
hand
will be given.
Yeah, but your hand have to be. If your hand in quote is in a natural, it depends on your reaction. For it, he's sliding. Nobody slides with two of your hands down.
Nobody slides with two of your hands down.
One of them will have to be raised up. How you raise it does not matter.
Eye level is okay.
But
up.
No, that
is not.
You cannot say that hand is a natural position.
See,
slide with
I still think at the end of the day there needs to be tighter regulation on this topic, because it's going to be down to referee's discretion every single time it happens, and it's going to be a different outcome for every single time. Yes, now for different referees.
In England, they made it clear it had to be intentional. For example, if you raise your hand when you are jumping on a corner kick, it's intentional, whether I like it or not. But when somebody is sliding or you hit the ball straight in somebody's hand, it's not a penalty. But the referee decided to give this penalty, and Congo scored, and they made it 3-0. For Senegal beats Benin Republic 3-0.
No, is not cooking again.
You don't cook anything.
The food don't burn.
You don't cook anything, no.
The food don't burn.
Don't see who.
At the end of the day, they qualify for the next round.
Yes, of course. No bad there. No bad there. Who pass you?
Yes, Senegal won that game comfortably 3-0. The only downside in that particular game is that Koulibaly got a red card. Yeah, he's
missing the next round.
Yeah, he's missing the next round of game. It was a mistake tackle. It wasn't an intentional, but his foot.
In the ever gone any tackle will be mistake.
His foot was
Koulibaly
high, and he got a red card. So Senegal have to manage him in without him in the next round.
They still kept their clean sheet though.
Yeah, so they kept their clean sheet. So they're fantastic for Senegal. They are one of the favorites too to win this Afcons. Okay, in today's game, Equatorial Guinea will play Algeria. Sudan will play Burkina Faso by 5 p.m. Then the big one, Gabon will play Ivory Coast, and Mozambique will play Cameroon. Okay, let's get your prediction for Equatorial Guinea versus Algeria.
May they just call rotation mostly. If they get mind, rotate your squad.
They are qualified already.
They're not qualified already, but if they rotate, they are losing to Equatorial Guinea.
If you get mind, rotate. Moku know your might.
Okay, who wins in that game?
Algeria, please.
A draw.
Okay, Sudan versus Burkina Faso. Who wins in that game?
Burkina
Faso. Both of you have chosen. We choose the same country. Okay, 8 p.m. games. Gabon will play Ivory Coast. It's going to be a big game. If Gabon wins 3 points, even though they have lost last week, they have more opportunity to qualify for as best loser. So they just need to beat Ivory Coast comfortably in this one.
And they have all the incentives to do so. It's just a question of if Ivory Coast is going to field full 11, having and then if they are going to if they are going to give the B teams the opportunity to play this one, but I doubt they are going to do so, because that will play into Gabon's hand, because Gabon are waiting for them to do something like that. So I think they are going to cancel each other out. May probably end up being a draw.
Okay,
Ivory Coast for the win, because even if they play their team B, they still have quality on the bench.
Okay,
it's just one thing I've seen with the squad. Gabon, you could say the same for Gabon. They have quality on the bench, but you've not seen those quality yet. The same, I will say this as I will say for Super Eagles. Every player was scouted equally. There's no team B. Well, it's just when you come out to play in the starting 11, make sure you put up the performance.
Don't ask certain players that question when you meet them. You go know the player where they ask whether team B day or team B no day.
No, team B day, but again, everybody was scouted equally for the Nations Cup. So I feel like for Ivory Coast in this one, it's a win for them.
It's a win for them. Okay, the second game in that Afcon is Mozambique versus Cameroon. Who wins?
Cameroon, please.
I feel it's going to end in a draw.
A draw?
I feel it's going to
Cameroon, please.
Cameroon never really showed me. They've not really showed what they can do.
And you've been the one hyping them.
Ahmad Ivory Coast, he showed me workings now. Mbeumo first game, he did an assist. He had an assist in the first game.
After
that, he just died down. But again, in that first game where they played a draw, I think a draw in that first game. Second game they won. They didn't really show me that Cameroon we used to see, that physical, dominant, everything we used to see in football.
I think Cameroon haven't played to their potential at all this tournament at all in a long time.
And you can't just sit with them and support them blindly. So I just feel like against Mozambique, if they don't put up the performance, it's going to be tough for them to get up the 3 points.
So if you look at Group A, Morocco finished 7 points, Mali with 3 points, Comoros 2, and Zambia 2. Egypt have 7 points in Group B. South Africa finished second with 6 points. Angola 2, Zimbabwe 1. In Group C, Nigeria finished 9 points, maximum points. Tunisia finished second with 4 points. Tanzania 2 points, and Uganda 1 point. In Group D, Senegal 7 points. 7 points. Congo 7 points. Then Benin 3 points. That's why they qualified.
They are topping the table for best losers.
They have 3 points, so they qualified. In Group E, that is going to play today. So Sudan has 3 points. Sudan will have to qualify again for the knockout.
They've qualified already.
They've qualified already. Sudan, I think that Sudan has qualified already. They have qualified
with
already.
Just 2 games they've qualified.
Yes, they qualified. But let's see. They have to
finish today's game.
Let's see if they are going to actually make it. But because Equatorial Guinea, why they have not really qualified, Equatorial Guinea can win.
Yes, and tie them on that 3
points and they will qualify. That's why Sudan might need a draw to qualify.
Yeah.
If they lose, for example, in that group, Burkina Faso has 3 points, Sudan has 3 points, Equatorial Guinea has 0 points. If Equatorial Guinea wins today and others drop points, they will qualify. But this group is going to be interesting. Who is going to qualify? In Group E, the same. Ivory Coast has 4 points, Morocco has 4 points, then Mozambique has 3 points. So if Gabon needs to win their game comfortably today to have a chance to qualify for the knockout stage of the Nations Cup,
and hope that Cameroon do one, score more than 2 goals
against Mozambique.
So it's going to be an interesting game. So teams that their own has completed for the next round of games starting on Saturday. Okay, Mali will play Tunisia in the next round of game. Morocco will play Tanzania. Egypt will play Benin Republic. Nigerian Super Eagles have to wait to find out their opponent. Algeria will play DR Congo, and South Africa will have to wait for their opponent. Then today we'll know who is going to complete that game in the round of 16 in the Afcons. Okay, let's go over to the Premier League. Premier League happened yesterday, and some tears everywhere.
Yes.
Tears flying
everywhere. I want to cry.
Tears everywhere in that game yesterday. But it's joy for Arsenal though, because Man City will not play till tomorrow. So Arsenal had a chance to make it 5 points on the table, and they played at home against Aston Villa that they were just 3 points.
And they took their chances. Simple.
And scored 4 in that game.
Simple.
So fantastic for Arsenal. They needed that win, and they got that win. It was a statement because Arsenal have been scoring own goals everywhere. So everybody would have been criticizing them. They are surviving, but they made a statement win yesterday. Result of yesterday's game in the Premier League: Burnley lost at home to Newcastle 3-1. So
Burnley has scored his goal.
Yeah, Burnley is probably going to relegate.
They don't go, no worry, they don't go.
So, but other results: Nottingham Forest lost at home to Everton 2-0. West Ham and Brighton played a 2-2 draw. West Ham played at home. Chelsea and Bournemouth played a 2-2 draw. So Semenyo have not played this last game. He'll probably play against Aston before he leaves, because that deal against for Bournemouth and Man City is almost agreed. So he's going to leave Bournemouth for Manchester City. But he played in this game. He didn't play well, but he had a chance to bid farewell for the Bournemouth when they play Arsenal next. For Arsenal trashed Aston Villa 4-1. Fantastic game for Arsenal. 6 goals were flying in the second half. After that first half was basically a 50-50 game. Arsenal just blew them out of the waters in the second half. For Manchester United, the struggle continues.
Yes.
Because Manchester United drew at Wolves. Wolves have only 2 points, but they decided to dash Wolves another 1 point, making it 3 points after 19 games.
You see, they dash. Let me see the struggle. They dash Wolves.
Then you see.
Where you play person in half field.
Godwin.
You forget this Wolf. They
would have dashed Wolf another point in that 4-1 win, but because of the narrative going on that period, they had to quit it.
Let's start with that game. Manchester United, they drew against Wolves. Wolves have been struggling in that game. Even in this game, in every time in this season, they have only 2 points. They have not won a single Premier League game, which is the worst everybody have seen in Premier League history.
We thought we had seen the world last season with Luton Town.
So now
Southampton last season.
Now they got a point at Old Trafford. I think we'll give them a little bit of morale to go into the next games, even though that it's Manchester United now. But it's hard to go to Old Trafford to get 1 point after
they scored 3 goals against Arsenal.
They scored 3 goals.
No, they scored 3 against Arsenal.
It doesn't work that way. Football
let
me say
they scored 3 against them.
They intentionally scored those 3 goals.
Now they scored 3 goals against Arsenal.
They didn't score 3.
Arsenal did not get 5 in the back of the net. No, Arsenal. That's not players scoring that match.
Who won the game?
That's not players scoring that
Who won the game?
I'm just saying. If you're talking about the struggling team in front of goal, Man United should not be the case study here.
I don't understand.
Yeah, they had a draw against Man United because of the lack of productivity in front of should I say clinicality in front
Whose
of
fault?
For Man United.
Whose fault?
Let me when they were playing this thing, was it their fault that they had to score own goal? Whose fault was that they scored own goals? Again, lack of clinicality in front of goal for Man United. I still go back to saying it. They create a lot of chances. They play a lot of shots on target and shots off target. But the main thing is to score goals.
Thank you. Let's go there.
This way
they use deceive people about what's this guy's name now. What's this man's name that you are calling Kuya? That Kuya is a star player. That he create chances. He create. Baba 14 games, 3 goals, 1 assist. They whine me.
I went to social media. They want to kill Kuya yesterday. They were telling him that Baba, be Neymar. Why are you always trying to dribble 2 players?
Pass the ball. Pass the freaking ball, man. Like, what's going on here?
See, and you see, your voice on the loud, John.
He's super loud because you won't come here say
because
they not take chances.
See, when creating chances and scoring their goals is different. You get. I remember this debate. See, now we never settled that debate between Henry and Fabregas. That debate is between creating chances and scoring goals. Which one is tougher? See, now Henry and Fabregas never answered that question. Finish. They still debate that. They don't
get a question to answer.
No, because that was just to make it clear. If these two players in they are when it comes to the highlight of creating and scoring goals in the Prem, these are the 2 players you put in the forefront: Thierry Henry and Fabregas. You get, and if they've not been able to answer which one is tougher, then we cannot end that debate now.
At the end of the day, if you want to compare Thierry Henry and Fabregas, you will end up losing the argument because Henry created more goals and scored more goals and had direct impact. Do you know when you score a goal, there's no assist on it? That's direct creativity. If you go back and look at the metrics, you can't even have that conversation.
Part of the thing about Manchester United that they have a thin squad. They have
whose fault that they have a thin squad?
Fernandes is out or injury. It could be Menu that now is supposed to be his time to shine. Is out injured. So I don't know. If you look at part of the thing that they criticized Amorim in this game, he took out Zeski, the goal scorer in the first half, to introduce a young player, Jack Fletcher. People were saying this because a midfielder. So they were like, why are you removing your attacker? And when they asked Amorim after the game, he said that Wolves were dominating in the midfield. You need to add more bodies in midfield. That's why he removed
which is smart.
One attacker.
At the end of the day,
one attacker for a midfielder, but
which is smart.
Well, he would have lost the game if not.
At the end of the day, it was a struggle for Manchester United to win this game. Again, Sesko struggled again in the whole 90 minutes. But let's see if they are going to pick up. But if you look at the statistics in this game, it was, I won't say it's even, but Manchester United dominated in some parts. 16 shots in total, 7 on target, 56% possession, and 503 passes.
Who domination please?
For Wolves, they had only 8 shots in total, 4 on target. They scored 1, but 4% possession and 396 passes. So good one for Wolves. They got 1 point at Old Trafford. Okay, let's talk about Chelsea. Chelsea, Maresca. Chelsea fans are not impatient people. They like to brag. Chelsea fans like to brag. Maresca never even understand who Chelsea fans, especially Nigerian Chelsea fans, they like to brag. So they need to start picking up back-to-back games. They have dropped points. Now, if you look at Chelsea game, they considered 6 minutes into the game, they considered a first goal, even though they responded. Palmer scored a penalty, and so they scored in quick succession after 5 minutes after Palmer's penalty, made it 2-1. Again, Chelsea lack of concentration again. Allow Kluivert to move from the back of the post to tap in to make it 2-2. All the goals happen in the first 30 minutes of that game. Maresca should be wary because almost dropping this kind of points, he might not qualify for the Champions League.
You are not qualifying. I don't care what you are going to say. You are not qualifying nothing. You are not qualifying nothing. Look at how do you have this is what pisses me off, right? How do they call fundamentals? Like if you look at a team that sets up well to defend, you either have 2 men on those side posts or 3 around your goalkeeper. All of them are meant to be active. 3 of them are guilty for that last goal of ball watching, and nobody can convince me otherwise.
Galata should be tracking the guy. I think
3 of them are guilty of ball watching. Chelsea have never defended a winning position in the last 7 games. Go and look at the records. They have never defended a winning. Rather, they have lost more games from a winning position than any other team in the Premier League. How do you do that? And you want to come out here and have your fans talking about winning the Premier League and Champions League?
They are world champions.
Or finishing top 4.
In a world champions.
Bro, I'm a world champion, man.
Who
gives a hoot? I have the badge. I don't really care.
In a world champion.
Simple.
You are shouting at world champion.
And how you see that game?
No, see, talking about football ability, I said before now, I said these people are just coming back from a 4-1 loss against Leeds United of 4 people. They'll be looking to turn a corner. They'll be looking to turn a corner. And that corner was Chelsea.
Simple.
That corner was Chelsea. And they know that if they do this, they will hurt them in this place. And that was just the way the game went. I'm not going to talk about Chelsea, Maresca. I've said it before and I've said it again. if not to just judge managers by first team selection, you see the top best managers in the world na Maresca and Amorim. You get? I don't want debate, but when you don't reach time for doing substitutions, I better pass these two people. Substitution wise, no. Let's be honest, Pep Guardiola can start a game, and you see that the players he started with are not okay. 60 minutes he makes substitutions and they are winning the game. And Slot can do that same mistake of starting the wrong players in the first 30 minutes. Ferguson can do the same mistake. He go look bench, he go bring a player, they go change game for them. You get? These are smart managers. Unai Emery has done it in recent games. He's starting 11. 7-0 Man United, 7-0 Chelsea. But if that 7-0 is not coming when it's supposed to come, and these managers mistakenly make a substitution in that game, it's over. And that was what happened to Chelsea yesterday. Good game for them. They started the game the way they're supposed to start the game. Bournemouth considering the penalty after going 1 up. It was 1-1. Palmer buried it. Palmer started, but everyone started singing the chant. And we were saying Chelsea 6 minutes or 10 minutes later, Chelsea score. And we're like, wow.
Momentum shifts.
Wow.
As soon as they score, they just lose focus.
Then all of a sudden, we saw Bournemouth build momentum. Came into the game gradually, build momentum, came into the game, looking for those pocket spaces to hurt Chelsea. Major with the assist again, and they got the goal 2-2. And all of a sudden, from nowhere, in the second half, we're thinking, okay, after dressing room conversation, momentum is going to build in Chelsea's side. I slept through the second half because it was draggy, it was boring, I don't know how to say it, but again, the second half was not I felt like the first half was more of the football, second half was more of the conversation part, where we just talk about football and not really play football. I used to say, let's
Bournemouth have already secured 1 point. They have no need to come outside and press Chelsea.
Bournemouth, let's be honest, in that second half, Bournemouth are even looking for incentive to come out and score more goals.
Do you get? But the problem is that the people that's why I say when you see a team play, you will know if they have ambition or not. And I blame this squarely on the management of Chelsea because you've replaced a team of leaders and fighters with a team of tatters, because that's what we are seeing. 1 goal up, 2 goal up, you're happy to just stay there and occupy the game. When you go behind, there's no hunger to get back ahead in the game.
Chelsea had 19 shots in total. Only 4 of them were on target.
Lack of play.
Lack of play. 19 with only 4. That's very, very poor conversion rate. But if you look at their opponents, Bournemouth, they had 17 shots, 7 on target. They have better conversion rate. So Chelsea need to start doing well if they want to. If they want to play the Champions League. We are not talking about winning the league because it's practically impossible for them to win the league now. It's just if they want to play Champions League, they have to start winning games. Let's move to Arsenal. Arsenal beat Aston Villa 4-1. Arsenal, before this game, you remember 3 weeks ago, they lost against Aston Villa 2-1 when Bayanda scored the last minute goal. But in this particular game, in the first half, it was even. Aston Villa was threatening to break, hit on the counter and score goals with Arsenal defenders. We are strong. But in the second half, everything changed for Arsenal. The goals started flying in. First corner kick FC. Gabriel is back and he scored with his header. Some people keep saying, no matter how many people you put on Gabriel, somehow he finds
a way. Go. Find a way. The guy know what's up.
That was the same thing we said from Harry Maguire.
He scored and just
Magnet did their head, they magnet the ball anyhow.
Yeah, big succession. After scoring that goal, Zubimendi scored.
Oh my goodness, Zubi's goal.
Yeah, five passes Odegaard to Zubimendi to score the second goal. Then Jesus immediately entered the score.
Your correct, come outside. Jesus enter inside, Piam inside the net.
He scored the third goal for Arsenal. Trossard scored then. Jesus scored the final goal. Even Watkins scored in the final minute to cancel Arsenal clean sheet. Arsenal are top of the table. This is why they are supposed to be champions. This is why, because they played well against Aston Villa and they won.
This was actually a litmus test. Villa have taken 3 points from Arsenal. They could have made it 6.
I've already won Emirates at the Emirates.
Yes, he hasn't.
Yes.
Then secondly, you also have to look at the other part, that these guys are just how many points behind you. And if these guys win this game, you either end the unbeaten run or the win streak, or you lose your position. Simple and short, because
everything was
riding on it. Secondly, Gyökeres look lifeless on the pitch. Please, let me use that word. You look lifeless.
Talk to me, brother.
That's one. Secondly,
talk to me.
And there are reasons why you look lifeless on the pitch, but we'll come to
no
that
reason.
Later on.
Talk to me.
We'll come to that later on. This game required a Gabriel Jesus up forward for the team. QED. And he came in. Not too much dribble inside 18. Give me pass when I'm through 1-on-1. Piam inside net. Simple. Throw the shirt. Celebrate. That's what we are looking for in the up forward position. The problem is that next game now go collect another 6 months injury, go sit down for
fantastic game for
bench.
Arsenal to win 4-1.
You know, when we were talking about the game yesterday, I said on Super, I said I know they predict. I want to stay neutral. So I'll use my clear eye, watch the 2 games, and watch this game. And I mean, I'll tell you what I observe. For the past 5 games coming into this game, Arsenal has only won one of those games. Coming into this game, Arsenal has only won one. I think that's at Villa Park. You get every time Arsenal are in title contention. Aston Villa they did it too. Aston Villa had the repercussion against them. Yeah, last season it happened, 2 seasons ago it happened. I think in the last 5 they've only won 1. So it was like without they lose against these people, it don't do too much. And the last game they played at Villa Park, where Aston Villa came up with a 9-minute win, it was more of we needed that win and we couldn't get it. This one, let's just show up, turn up. And in the first half, both teams had nothing to offer. There was answer for everything you threw at the opposition team. Aston Villa threw their best attack in the opposition. Arsenal had answer for it. Arsenal threw their attack. They had answer for it. Again, the man up front. When I talk about before, like they say now, they say Jesus is back. Jesus is the man to take them forward. Jesus are the new Moses equipped. But in this game, you could see what Arsenal were missing. And I think in the second half, I think Arteta corrected that coming into the second half. They were missing players who could find those pocket spaces, who could find those passes into the pocket spaces. And when they started doing that, they started getting their goals. Yeah. They find the crack in defense.
Yeah, especially
that
pass. They find the third goal.
Yeah, especially that second goal when Odegaard found somehow found Zubi.
Oh my goodness.
That pass was just fantastic.
Just find those pocket spaces and just hurt them from there. That was
Arsenal is flying. So if you look at this game, Arsenal is strong. Even a very Chelsea that they bought him for almost £60 million. I've not even played in the last 3 Premier League games. So Arsenal is strong. They have a squad depth and all the injury players are coming back. Surprisingly, yesterday Havertz was on the bench. He did not play though, but Arsenal is recovering all their players. I think it's only Mosquera is the only first team player, and Caliafroli that picked up a nod is only first team players that is injured for Arsenal. Every other player is back. Havertz is back. Jesus is back and scored a beautiful game and removed the jersey. And I think he said he was belonged to Jesus.
I belong to Jesus. Yes.
So fantastic for Arsenal.
Reminiscent of Kaka.
Arsenal needed these 3 points because if they have lost this game, they would have probably Arsenal would have tied points with them. When City plays, maybe sometime tomorrow they will top the table. Now Arsenal is 5 points ahead of City, so the pressure is now on City to win their own game.
And they will lose.
And let's see if you look at the statistics in this game, Arsenal played well. They had 19 shots in total. 7 of them were on target. They had lesser possession because they were now winning. They allowed Aston Villa to have possession. They have 48% possession. For Aston Villa, they had 9 shots in total. 2 of them were on target and 52% possession. So Arsenal was clinical in this particular game. Arsenal has firepower. If you see Arsenal's bench, almost everywhere don't they choke for this.
Everywhere don't choke.
And Saliba and Gabriel
are back.
Yes, was not available.
Yeah, Saliba and Gabriel are back now. So this defense, the Rock is back. Even White is back. All of them are now back.
He came on for this one yesterday.
They didn't even play Martinelli. They didn't even play Ebere Chieze. Havertz has made it back to the bench. So Arsenal fans are happy. They have the chance to win this league. They have the correct chance to win this league. Even though that Manchester United is going to buy Semenyo and going to be Pepe.
City, please, not be United.
Manchester City who is breathing down their neck. But Arsenal have the squad depth, the players now to win this league. Can Arteta win this league? They beat Aston Villa comfortably at the Emirates 4-1 in the last game for Arsenal in 2025. Okay, quickly, let's run out the other games that happened in the Premier League yesterday. First, let's talk about the Westham game. Westham, Burnley, quickly, sharp.
The thing is, like John has said, the ability to see out game is a problem for us. We go up, we concede. We go up, we concede. I don't know why we keep conceding careless goals. But again, good performance for Ole Sals yesterday. Come on, that guy was on point yesterday. The first half was just academic graduate. They do well. Okay. Somebody else need to give me like 100 million for that guy.
Okay, John. Everton beat Nottingham Forest away from home 2-0.
He pay you.
Westham. What happened?
No, believe Westham. They say Everton. He pay you. This one pay you.
Westham.
Not win.
I will not lose.
I did not lose.
I will beat them.
I suppose I beat them now. Now yesterday they equalized.
Okay,
they equalized. Okay. But again, Moyes, I stand up, salute you.
I saw what you did there. It's fine.
Mo, yes, I stand up, salute
Everton
you.
has moved to 28 points, just 2 points behind Chelsea on the table.
But you couldn't take advantage of the loss now.
After tomorrow,
I don't reduce the points.
After tomorrow, we'll give you the league table. So let me jump from the league table. So we'll start taking phone calls. Okay, before then, let's go to our YouTube channel. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Volt FM Sports, and we have comments here. Okay, let's start reading. Chooks, welcome to the show. He said, Aston are trying to make a statement, but it will be judged by February. Let's see. He said, Happy New Year in advance, our honorable presenters. Happy New Year to you. Okay, who is the next opponent for Nigeria in Afcon? So we'll find out after today. Okay, Charles is here. Charles is saying, okay, just leave Arsenal alone. We are not in competition with anybody. We are playing and improving. Okay. He's also saying, how can you say Emery is a solid? Okay, he is third on the table, bro. Okay, your correct. No, they get supply from the team. Okay. Okay, and again to be here. Say Manchester United will not only cut your expectation short. If they have means, they will cut fans' life off. I know they for that one. No. Okay, Manchester United are failing and Cletus. Okay, saying Chelsea go need spend $2 billion a game before they win the Premier League and maintain stage in the top 4. As for this season, top 4 no go reach Chelsea fans. Okay, let's see if that will happen. I think we have a new person here. Abayomi, welcome to the show. Please remember to subscribe to our channel. Abayomi is saying Aston has won it now till February before judgment. Una go shame last. Arsenal will win the league. Okay, he said Chelsea go explain. Okay, Chelsea go just the explain, then go explain tire. Okay, let's see. He's also saying, please stop explaining Chelsea match. Let's laugh at Man U small. Man U, yeah.
You play draw, you want to laugh at another person.
I tell you.
How?
Okay, he said that, okay, Emery is a sore loser. Hope you guys saw it. Yes, he didn't shake
Arteta after the game.
He said that he was cold, he needed to go and all those excuses. But let's see. Okay, he's also saying
they always pick up talk no.
But na real talk now, don't understand.
This guy lose the other day for World Cup and I thought I saw loser. When he beat you in a great shake,
okay,
what are they calm down?
That's why
he won't go as go drink
Charles is telling him that okay, Emery is not on the table. He's not on the table. I don't think he's a sole loser. But Abayemi is also saying Victor should make his own luck. So far, he has not helped himself. Okay,
only penalty this
let's see if you're correct. 2026 is another year for him to turn his corner, because if he start firing, Havertz is back, Jesus is back.
If you not fire January,
if you're going to start firing everybody, Arsenal has.
We've trusted him for the team.
The thing is that Arsenal has options now. 3 strikers on the team, so one person has to improve.
We've trusted him for like half of the season now.
Let's start taking phone calls. Number to call is 0706-048-5853. Hello, good morning.
Hello,
good morning to you. Name and location, please.
Yeah, this is Bishop from Translate.
Okay.
My voice, I don't know what happened to my voice.
Sorry, Bishop.
Sorry.
Okay, your contribution.
Yes, I want to say something. I don't see future with that morning at United.
Okay.
Yes. He has been like 1 year.
Thank you.
No, so he's there.
Yes.
Yeah. In there, my chief supporter.
I don't know if he has been like 1 year. He has been different. Nothing. Some people are saying they have seen different, but I have not seen different after 1 year. Okay, so I asked you one day. You see, he's teaching them his style, they are the back wing backs of philosophy and all that.
Okay.
I asked, you see that these players are not learning, or that you don't know how to teach for 1 year. This team keep on struggling. Then mention a game, a comfortable game they have played. They watch and enjoy a comfortable win. Apart from that 4-4 draw, not a comfortable win. They played very well, not like a comfortable win.
They played very well. The thing is, I've been seeing them play.
They didn't win.
But they played well.
Yes, and they keep
Aston Villa.
When they go down, they will fight back and all that. You get this team on struggling. There is no match they will play. They will never struggle. If you understand my point, like every match is a struggle. They keep on, like from that day one he took up that job, it has been a struggle to him. play for at the back, play at the back. Anyone, the team struggles a lot. So I haven't seen the change from 1 year. Like, that's what I was saying. I was seeing that maybe there will be a light at the end of the tunnel. But this thing will keep on to buy players, get one. Yes, my midfield is no good. I think I agree. They are getting some players. But one thing about the good coach, that was I discussed about what his name on Emery is that. Okay, there are some certain things you do.
Bishop, please conclude quickly, please.
Yeah. I'm not saying Amorim go and win the league. I'm not saying Amorim go and win Barcelona. I'm not saying Amorim go and win Bayern. Amorim go and win the This Everton, there are 9 at Old Trafford. You should have provided a list to win a 9 Everton at Old Trafford. Your home. Westham midfield and the entire team, they are not more world class than what you have. The Wolves, they are not more world class than what you have. Understand my point now?
Yeah.
Maybe let's say you are the same pitch with them, or you are even a little bit higher than them. You have begun a way of beating these small teams. It has been considered that they went away and drawn Newcastle away and beat Westham and beat Wolves at Old Trafford. Beat, if you got Everton game, that game is what you have watched.
Yes.
Yeah. Why I agree because I watched that game. You guys are not like they have scored.
Bishop, please, let others call him, please.
When they were 10 and not complete. This guy cannot devise a means to win them. No, I want to ask, this Wolves you play yesterday, are they more world class than you? Then, this Westham, this Muslim team, beat them now. Devise a means.
I feel like.
All right, Bishop.
Am I asking for too much?
I'm not asking for too much, I beg.
Let's talk about it, Bishop. Thank you very much, Bishop.
I understand the question. I want to answer you now.
I'll talk now.
Okay.
This thing, I know that there will be a light at the end of the tunnel. But this will not be done with the way your midfield and the attack is. Which is telling me Godwin that this Wolves is better than that of Man U. That Westham is not better than that of Man U now. You understand my point? This team are not better, but you can't win them. Bro, I don't see Amorim having a future at the United. After one, there is no difference. If you cannot beat Wolves at Old Trafford, if you cannot beat Westham at Old Trafford, if you cannot beat Everton with a 10-man down, I'm not saying Bayern, I'm not saying Arsenal, I'm not saying win the league. If you lost Barcelona, Bayern, Arsenal, I will 10 at Old Trafford, I won't complain.
All right, Bishop, thank you very much, Bishop. Okay.
Thank you.
Bishop,
like you said,
unfortunately, he's not about to lose his job because he's there for a long time.
Bishop is now, this is a lamentation. This is 31st December. I don't think this is past.
Shemi even were saying, forget about last season. We'll judge it from this season, and the judgment be this.
I think this draw against Wolverhampton Wanderers just opened old wounds.
Yeah, it pained Man U fans.
Because again,
it's Wolves.
I'll say it again. It's just the way of the team.
Okay, let's take phone calls.
There's improvement. If you're not seeing it, I am seeing it.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you. Name and location, please.
This is Little Good, Chelsea, the world champion, king of clubs.
All right, your contribution.
Please turn down the volume already set.
Okay. John, how are you?
I did full ground.
And the answer?
Yeah,
how you did?
I did.
But say anytime you get draw, you go there, you like say you won't go heaven. Your body gonna sweet you.
Because Chelsea too lose match.
We don't lose. We don't.
Okay, you draw too. Now the same bets of the same feather and the same mama bond them.
No, we get reason for getting that draw.
We too, we get reason for getting the draw. We get the same reason. That reason where you get now, I get too. We win Conference League.
Okay. So, this my team, this Chelsea team. I don't know whether our coach will be problem. I be our players. See they top the money where they collect from World Cup. I don't know what thing they worry them.
I feel so on this year.
They have to just stand in that place. Cluvet can't just use that ball shine. Honestly, that the thing baffles me. It pains me so much. But we still get hope. I'm talking about my team. People will say we need to spend $200 billion and be how much when talk. Now money My money will be spent. If you like, we will spend more than that. You
Yes,
don't
sir.
Keep spending now.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah.
You believe in points, but you have to spend to get it.
If you spend money, you can spend money.
Yeah.
Celebrity money.
Yeah, like get
Money
money.
not to spend.
Money na water. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
that's
All
You go
right.
there relegation with
But,
your money in
I
water.
get these people will say Chelsea no go fit top 4.
Mm.
I bet them, all of them, Chelsea will go Champions League.
Oh.
If they finish 5th now, because
Alright.
Liverpool
If
they ahead
you
of
finish
you.
fifth.
Yes,
Thank you very
Now
much.
so it happened last season.
Yes.
This season now.
Now,
Last season you relied on other people's
No,
performance.
wait.
Enter top 4.
All right, thank
They
you.
carried the to where them carry.
All
Okay.
right.
So I'm still proud of my team.
Okay.
Mm.
All right.
If our coach no do well, we go sack him.
Okay. All right. Thank you
Thank you
very
very
much.
much. Now let's talk about
Okay.
this Chelsea finishing top 4. Aston Villa is on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Ahead of them is Liverpool. Which of these 3 teams they are ahead of them?
It's,
Now Man City.
it's
I
possible
mean,
that
Liverpool.
It's possible that somebody might drop from this.
Okay,
is
Aston Villa will drop.
It's possible.
Of the teams in the top 5 positions, who has the worst form? Chelsea.
Okay, let's take the final call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. Name and location, please.
My name is Odo Febenikes, aka Baba Infinito.
Okay, your contribution.
So good morning,
Good morning to you.
and also John.
Yes, good morning.
My competitor.
Okay.
What are you today?
Hello. Okay.
And
Maybe I want to ask what that happened with yesterday Arsenal between Arsenal and Aston Villa.
Arsenal 1-4 goes to 1.
We are not joking.
No, you're not joking.
So they
look perfect.
Una don come now.
Yeah. Okay.
Ebelebe.
Okay. All right.
So John,
Mm.
then I cool down. Man City today I lose.
We are not cooling down nothing.
All right. Thank you very much.
And the Chelsea people when they talk, make them strong so that they will go Europa Conference. because this kind like where they use see bottom up, now they play draw. And they will come tell you say that they go Champions League, that they dream.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I'm promising them 4 goals to nothing for that.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. Chelsea drew, and Chelsea fans are angry. Even Manchester United, if they have won, they have gone ahead of Chelsea in this game. But
fifth on the table.
Imagine they are going 5th on table, and Chelsea will drop. So Chelsea need to start winning their games. If not, as the last caller just said, na conference league, na go just see on herself. But let's see. Tomorrow is another day of football. No games today in the Premier League. All the games are happening. The other games are happening tomorrow. Today is the last day of 2025. I want to specially thank every single one of you for being part of our show from January 1 to December 31st. Happy New Year to all of you that have been part of Vote FM Sports, all of you, our people that have been part of Vote FM family. Thank you very much from the bottom of our heart, from us here in the studio and the management of Vote FM. Thank you very much for being part of our family. Next year will be better. Here in the studio will be better. You, our fans, you'll be better in your life. In Nigeria, will be better. We are here for you. Tomorrow, January 1st, we are here for you. Thank you for being part of it. We are family in this place. We are having fun. We are bantering each other. We are having fun. We are no fighting. We don't have we don't fight here. Everybody we are all family. Even in families, we have quarrels 1 or 2 times, but at the end of the day, we are still family. Thank you for being part of our family. Personally, from me, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you very, very much for being part of this Vote FM Sports family. I'll see you guys tomorrow. By this time tomorrow is 2026. My name is Godwin. Have a beautiful 2026.
Stay plugged into the flow. Follow Volt FM on Facebook at Volt 1043 FM. Let's vibe together.
I never speak again.